Hello Shivani, how are you?
I'm good, ma'am, and you? Thank you for asking.
I'm doing great and I'm elated to have a conversation with you. Thanks for joining.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Thank you so much, ma'am.
how was your day so far?
Yes, ma'am, my day is good.
Okay. So,
Yeah, because
today is the festival of Navratri. It is the first day.
yes, ma'am, it is the first day, and first day I think Shell Putri Mata. I didn't.
Shall- Yeah, Shalputri.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why I couldn't join you earlier because I was busy in puja and all, worshipping.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I understand.
Yes.
So you are my ma'am fast today.
Yeah, I have observed fast today and
Okay, okay. Great, great, ma'am. So, what are you doing now? Means you are free or you are doing something?
just I am free for some time because I have performed my evening prayers. So now I am free. After that, after some time, I have to prepare something that we can eat in fast.
Okay. So, ma'am, in your family, every member in fast or only you take fast?
No, no, every member have observed fast today. I, my husband, and my daughters. So all are
Okay.
observed fast. So
Okay. That's good.
Shivani, I don't know anything about you, so could you please introduce yourself first?
Yes, ma'am, sure. My name is Shivani. I'm a homemaker,
Yes,
and apart from that, I'm learning English. I'm just focus on my communication skills.
yes.
Yes, and I have a YouTube channel
Uh,
where I talk. Yes, ma'am. My niche is English, where I put videos on English.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's good. That's great. Lovely to hear about you. So
thank you, ma'am.
now it's my turn. I'm going to introduce
Yeah,
myself so that you
yes,
can know about me.
yes, ma'am.
My name is Pooja Saxena, and I'm connecting with you from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. And my
Okay,
qualification is I have completed my master's in economics and B.Ed as well. I am married
okay,
and blessed with two kids, and
yeah,
cooking, stitching, embroidery, and taking care of animals, and learning English. These are my
O-
hobbies, and I'm creative,
okay.
hardworking type of person, and it's all about me.
Okay, that's it. So, ma'am, you are a animal lover?
Yeah, definitely. I love animal very much.
Okay, so, ma'am, what animals? Pets?
No, not only pets. I love every animal, especially I come across with uh, stray dogs, so I take care of
Street
them.
dogs. Okay. So, ma'am, you are taking care of street dogs.
Street dogs, yes.
Okay. So means you are giving them food for
Food
morning, evening, night.
and care whatever they need. Yeah,
Okay. That's great, ma'am.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Shivani, where from where are you connecting with me? You didn't tell.
Ma'am, yeah, I'm from Delhi.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I'm from Delhi. Yeah.
So, why are you learning English? Is there any specific reason or just for passion?
Ma'am, the reason is only I want to improve my fluency communication skills. That's why I'm learning English. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the only reason because, ma'am, I have a spare time. So for that time, I'm using to just to read books and learn English. So, ma'am, means ma'am, my hobbies is I love to read books and watching movies, podcast, just like that. And
yeah,
sometime when I have a free time, so I read Bhagavad Gita every day from one para. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
great. Yeah, I also love to read Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana. Yeah.
Okay, so ma'am, nowadays you are reading or you completed it?
No, I read every day. So I have completed 3 times the Ramayana, and
Okay, okay, okay,
yeah, because
okay,
for a long time I have been reading this.
okay, 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 okay.
So, and
Um,
Bhagavad Gita is going. I'm reading these days. Yeah.
okay, okay. Ma'am, I'm also reading these days Bhagavad Gita. Every day I read not much, but just two para.
I also
Yeah,
just one page, one para, you can say. I
yeah.
also read this much because there are some other responsibilities we have to do. So,
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
because
ma'am.
of
So,
I, how long have you been learning English?
ma'am, I'm learning English means 5 to 6 months. Mean I don't remember means correctly, but 3 to 4 months, just like that.
Okay.
Means before that I learn English, but not consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not consistency. I just learning means from once in a week or sometime not proper focus on myself. But from 2 to 3 months, or we can say 3 to 4 months, I have to full focus on myself. Now I am learning in consistency.
Now you have become consistent. So,
Yeah.
consistency is very important in order to become fluent. Without
Yes, ma'am.
consistency, you can't able to speak. Yeah, it
Yes, ma'am.
happens
Yes, ma'am.
because it needs a lots of efforts to speak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really,
because
ma'am. Really.
English as a subject is quite different from spoken English.
Yeah, ma'am. It's really different. As a subject is different, and when we start speaking is different.
Yeah. So, what steps are you taking to be fluent in English? What
Ma'am,
steps? Are you taking?
okay, ma'am. I reading books
Okay.
and I'm watching movies with subtitle, English movies, English shows, podcast, and I'm using Ace Fluency app.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, and in YouTube, I am watching so many videos. Kanchan ma'am, Alina Rais ma'am, and Yashoda ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Try one
Try.
more channel. This is Rajni ma'am. This is Rajni ma'am. Yeah, just like that. These are my steps, and writing my daily routine in yeah,
I
from my whole day. Yeah, I have to write my daily routine generals.
yeah.
Just like that means, ma'am, I have to focus on listening, speaking, reading. Yeah,
And
that's it. But ma'am, I'm asking you one question.
yeah.
Means your practice on grammar, and what you think how much grammar is important.
Yeah. You raised a very nice question. In many videos, I have seen that it is said that grammar is not important and only focus on speaking. So, in my perspective, I don't think so because English is not our language. English is foreign language, and we are not surrounded with this language. So,
Yeah,
definitely, we have to learn something grammar necessary. Grammar is necessary to learn. But I would say that simultaneously, we try to speak and implement those rules of grammar, whatever we have studied in your speaking. Because we learnt Hindi because without learning any grammar, because we were surrounded by the Hindi atmosphere. When we born, our parents were speaking, our siblings were speaking Hindi, and everyone. we got the environment, but we are not getting the environment of English. So definitely we should know the rules of grammar also, so that we can speak a flawless English. But
Yeah.
while studying grammar rules, we should implicate that grammar rules in our spoken English, so that simultaneously we can learn both the things.
Okay.
And I'm also doing this. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, ma'am, how much grammar is important? Means how much? Very means we have to go in a deep or just to learn basic? How much?
You should have the knowledge of tenses, first of all, so that you can say whatever comes in your mind, so you can express. Without tense, it would be very difficult to express every feeling. So, tenses is very important. And apart from this, modals and prepositions and all, some knowledge is necessary, but the knowledge
Okay.
of tense is very necessary.
Yeah.
For making mistakes, still I am making. I am just learner and I am trying to remove my mistakes. But yeah, I am learning grammar rules also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So means we have to know the basic grammars and tenses is must. Tenses is very important.
Yeah. Tenses are very important, I think. Yes.
Okay, okay. Because, ma'am, I'm confused in grammar because I'm so focused on I'm not taking interest in grammar. So that's why I'm asking this question because how much grammar is important.
No, you should try to understand tenses in a better way. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
First of all, prepare your tenses, and then
Okay.
try to speak. You try to speak everything and follow the rules of tenses uh, in your talks. Just
Okay.
like you are going to say anything about future. So what helping verbs are used in future tense? You should apply those rules.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you are going to tell about something past, so, what type of helping verbs are used in the past tense? So, you should apply those rules in your sentences. So, if you
Okay.
follow these rules, so I think after some days, after practicing with consistency, you will be able to become speak flawless English.
Okay. So, ma'am, how much time you give on your learning?
Actually, if I talk about my grammar part, so,
Yeah.
in my school days, I was fond of learning English. So, at that time, I learned English as a subject as well. And after that, my daughters, when they were in their school days, so I used to teach them. So, this way, my grammar part was already prepared.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
because you're teaching your daughter,
Yeah.
that's why your grammar part is cleared.
Yeah, I've already prepared. So it's been 6 months since I have been focusing on spoken English. So I just try to speak, I just try to incorporate that grammar rules in my spoken English. And I started with my daughters to speak in English. So this way, now I am able to speak somehow. Yeah, still I'm making mistakes. I know whenever I watch my videos after recording, so I notice that how much mistakes I'm making. Yeah, it happens, and we don't shy about making mistakes because I believe that mistakes are the ladder of success.
Yeah.
They- When we make mistakes, so we can correct them.
Yes, ma'am. Right.
Yes.
So, ma'am, because you are teaching your daughter in a
Yeah,
school days, so that's why your grammar part is clear. But
yeah.
nowadays, you are focused on your speaking, right?
Speaking and listening. I try
Listening. Okay.
to listen every time. I try to listen as much as I can English content, just like any podcast, just like any conversational videos. I try to listen in home when I do any work, just like in cooking and in kitchen. So I keep my mobile aside and play something English. And I keep listening and keep doing my work. This way, I am trying to surround myself with that environment of English.
Okay.
So try to
So,
communicate with this way. Actually, these type of conversations are very useful. You know, this way we can remove our hesitation.
okay. So, ma'am, if I'm talking about watching podcast and watching English conversation video,
Yes.
so what are you watching mostly of the time? Means English conversation videos or podcast?
Conversation videos I try to listen most of the time because in conversation we every learner talks in a general way. They are doing general talks. Okay, and it is true that if we try to speak English, so definitely we will also do general talks.
Yes, ma'am.
So this way we can uh, get to know the structures of general conversation. That is
Yes, ma'am.
necessary. And in podcast, listening podcast is no doubt a very good thing. But sometimes I have noticed that in podcast, there are some fancy words, difficult words are used. So, what are your other hobbies apart from English?
Yeah, ma'am. My other hobbies is means I love cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, new dishes. Yeah, yeah, and ma'am, watching movies not for English, but for others, Bollywood movies.
Yes.
Yeah, I really love to watch movies not in home but in theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that vibe is different, so that's
Yeah.
why.
Watching movies in theater has their own pleasure.
Yes, ma'am.
Same movie, if we are watching at home, will not get that much of pleasure, that much of fun.
Yes, ma'am.
I also, whenever I feel like watching movie, so I also go any theater, and there I watch. Yes,
So, ma'am, what is your last movie watch?
I just watched Kerala Story.
Okay, okay, Kerala story.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Means I'm planning the movie of Kerala watch, but I didn't succeed on my plan, so I didn't watch that movie.
You haven't
Hmm.
watched that film?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Means I'm making the plan, but not going to watch.
Yeah, it happens
And
sometimes.
means, ma'am, and after a few months, I think the movie is banned. I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah,
yeah,
it was banned, but due to some political parties uh, made it tax free also,
yeah.
so that every girl can see this film. At that time, when I watched this film, at that time, a lot of schools they they were taking their students to the film theater to watch for watching the films. Yeah.
Okay, Okay,
so that
okay,
every girl can watch this film and can take any lesson for their lives. Yes, yes.
okay. And recently, ma'am, I'm watching Jawan movie, Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, Jawan. Yes.
Yeah, recently I watched Jawan, Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah. That is also very nice movie, but I haven't watched that movie.
Okay, okay, okay. You haven't watched?
Yeah.
Great,
I
ma'am.
I love to I love watch to movies, but these days I am not able to watch many movies because there are many responsibilities on me uh, of home. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I understand. And you have learned so many things, so you don't have time. But ma'am, on weekends you are going to watch.
Actually, both of the daughters are doing coachings, are attending.
Okay,
So
okay.
they every time they are going, they are coming, and
I
on
understand, ma'am.
Sundays they on the even on Sundays they are having any schedule of coaching. Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I understand.
but my younger daughter's 10th standard this year, so I'm avoiding to do all these things because it may it may distract her mind.
Yeah, ma'am, distract her mind. But ma'am, just to refreshing the mind, the enjoyment is very important,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
definitely. Yeah, of course. I know that, but instead of watching movies, I take them any park, any their friend's house, any
Okay,
birthday parties. Yeah, I allow
okay,
them to. Yeah, so there
okay,
they
they
can give
make,
fun for some time because
okay, okay,
it is also necessary to have a fun.
okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. You are a very great mom. You are allowing your daughter to go, just they want to go and doing parties at all. It's very good.
I allowed to them. I because all time reading it's not fair, and nobody can study all the time. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Now the time is changed, so study
Yeah.
is important, more important than everything.
Simultaneously, fun is also important to
Yes,
get in.
ma'am. Fun is.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Fun is also important. On weekends, fun is important.
So
So, ma'am, you are living in Lucknow.
yes,
So, means what is your language, mother tongue? What is your mother tongue?
my mother tongue is Hindi.
Okay, okay, okay. Hindi.
Yes. And your
Oh,
mother?
ma'am, Hindi, but I'm Gadwali. So my parents is speaking Gadwali language.
Okay. So
But
now you know three languages: Garhwali, Hindi, and English.
yes, ma'am. And day by day, I'm perfect on three languages.
Yeah, you will become perfect because you are dedicated. And I'm noticing that in a short period of time, you are speaking very well. So just keep it up and
Thank you, ma'am.
try to make more conversations so that you
Yes,
can become more fluent.
yes, ma'am. Sure, sure, ma'am. So, ma'am, what is
I,
your most favorite or most special dish?
I love to eat dosa and idli. That is South Indian
Okay,
dishes. Yes.
okay, okay, okay.
Apart from this, I love to eat chow mein and fried rice and all these
Okay, 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 okay.
things.
Great, ma'am. So, ma'am, yeah, you are making chow mein fried rice in your home?
Yeah, I also make these things at home. I know how to cook them. And whenever
Okay.
we feel like dine out, so at that time we go out and have these things. But most of the time, I try to make these things at home because my kids also love to eat these things that made by me.
Okay. Mummy's favorite dish.
So Shivani, it was very nice session.
Yes, ma'am. Same to you, ma'am.
So thanks for joining me.